Alright guys, this is my second time recording this video. So on July 23rd we have an important Bitcoin astrology moment happening where we have Venus going retrograde, which the last time Venus went into retrograde we saw the end of the bull market. At the end of 2021. This is not financial or investment advice. I'm Jack. I'm an engineer, gone crypto astrologer, and transformational coach. My mission is to help you grow your impact and income in the new financial, technological, and spiritual paradigm. So the last time we had Venus in retrograde in this particular sign was not last year. It was actually all the way back in 2015. All right, so I'll show you on the chart what we saw. Whoopsies. I had it last time, but looks like, let's see if we can find it. Okay. So, it was back here in 2015. And we're right where this blue line was. So July 25th. And this is what we're seeing in the charts. So what happened when we saw this Venus retrograde into Leo? We saw 4 weeks. We went down 4 weeks of dumping, and the fourth week we had a final major dump, and then the market capitulated. It did not set a new low, and then we took off into a amazing bull run after that. Okay. So, but one thing that's very interesting is, does this chart look at all similar to what we're going through right now? We hit our low, we got a capitulation, then we went way up here, we got a nice run. All right, and then we're heading into Venus retrograde. So could we be heading into this kind of price action? Could we be seeing some dumping in July and August? It's definitely possible. All right, so let's dive into it some more. Okay, come on, computer. So Bitcoin was dumping back in 2015 when we had Venus retrograde that was similar. Now, during this time, I looked into back in July of 2015, there was also a couple other negative astrological aspects hitting the Bitcoin chart, which when we have multiple layers of negative aspects, then it usually does create significant dumping. And then vice versa, as you can imagine, if we see lots of positive astrology happening all at the same time, then we usually see a major pump. So we saw a couple of negative aspects back then in addition to the Venus retrograde, and we saw markets dumping for 1 month before the bull market. Now this time, July 23rd, we have some specific astrological aspects happening. We have we do have a bearish Uranus square Neptune, which usually represents disruption and delusion. Neptune is notorious for delusion and a little bit of trickery and manipulation. Uranus represents change and disruption. So we could see a major shift in the market. All right. So very significant there, because that's on the same day as the Venus retrograde. So that is a negative hit. Then on July 30th, 2023, we have a bullish aspect. Good news, we have the Jupiter trine Bitcoin Sun, very bullish. This historically pumps 70%, 75% of the time. Very, very, very interesting. So could this positive aspect kind of outweigh or even out the negative aspect of the Uranus square Neptune? We will see. July 18th of 2023, we have the North Node ingressing into Aries. Historically, that's neutral bullish. and represents a major shift in the market. So if markets continue to stay above 30K, if Bitcoin continues to stay above 30K by July 18th, we could see a market shift. We could see some dumps. But if Bitcoin goes down back into the 20s by July 18th, maybe we'll shift in the positive direction. Either way, we're going to see some sort of shift in the markets. All right. Now, one thing that's interesting is in July, we do have a lot of other positive aspects in mid-July, early to mid-July. So July is looking bullish overall. However, heading into August could be slightly bearish. So could we potentially hang out around 31K for Bitcoin, or move our way up to 32K and super bullish even up to 36K in July? If that's the case, we could see a correction down to 30K or even 28K, something around there. Wouldn't that be a great buying opportunity to buy that dip? All right, so who will win, the bulls or the bears? There's a chance this Venus retrograde coming up could flip bullish. We'll see what happens with that positive Jupiter aspect. However, it's, either it's going to be slightly bullish, but it's probably not going to be super bullish, or it's going to, like I said, go down and we'll see a correction, which would be a great buying opportunity. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm doing with my money, not financial advice. So like and share. I think that's just about everything I have to say about this Venus retrograde coming up. Besides, in your own personal lives, it's also going to be potentially a tough time for relationships. So if you're in a new relationship, it could be a major, major test. If you're in a marriage, it's just going to be another time to reflect on your relationship, on your love life with your partner, reflect on your intimacy and your connection. It's not really about crypto, but we can talk about anything we want on this channel as well, as relationships are important too. All right, so that's the energy we're dealing with. Venus retrograde is going to last into all the way through August. All right, so it's going to be a time. It could be a slowdown in the markets, but like I said, it could be a good buying opportunity. All right, definitely subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Bookmark this video for July 23rd and for August for when we're going to be going through those times. All right, so I'll be coming out with more Bitcoin astrology videos, and I'll talk to you very soon. Hope you're having a great rest of your day.